What is going on, everybody? It's the Game Junkie coming at you once again with another episode of Guacamelee. This is episode 5 in the series, and I hope you guys can just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Here we go. Alright, so now we're jumping down through San Luchita to try to get to the bar, and we have arrived. So we got Mr. Flameface here, trying to drink all my tequila. And of course, as you know, Game Junkie ain't having that. So let's get our talk on with Mr. Flameface. Ooh, sexy man pose. He's got to be scared of that. I know I would be. If a giant Mexican man came up to me and did sexy man Superman pose while wearing really, really tight pink pants and a pink luchador mask, I know I'd be a little frightened. I would probably piss my pants. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It would definitely be one of the scarier moments in my life. So now he's telling us his little backstory of how he was cursed by the devil and now his head is forever engulfed in flames. And now we have learned his whole reason as to why he has joined Mr. Skeleton Face, also known as Calico, Calico, I guess. Calico. And how it is that he is going to merge the two worlds, and why it is that he so wants this to happen is because the one thing that numbs, you know, his pain and sorrow of being the Flameface is his love for tequila. And as soon as the two worlds merge, he believes that the alcohol will start flowing again. And of course, and now he has his other vendetta against us, trying to shoot us with his guns. Turns out it doesn't work because he has no rounds. So now it's time for him to take his leave. But before he does, he pays us some coins. And you know what? Even though it's dirty money, I will still take it. I have nothing... I am definitely not too proud to take money from a flame-headed stranger that wants to kill me. If he wants to give me money, by all means, man, let me have it. A little headbutt action, getting on with the game. So I'm going to change up the costume later on in this game to where we're no longer wearing the pink pants. I'm going to be switching into the chicken costume. So if you guys like that, or if you want it to change, go ahead and let me know in the comments below, and I'll tally up the score and see what it amounts to. And depending on what point in the series I'm on, will determine when the change actually happens. But I will be sure to keep you guys as up to date as possible on anything relevant to this game or other games in the future. So continuing on here, we've got to make our way through the caverns to hopefully pop up on the other side where we want to be, one step closer to the president's daughter. Alright, on our way up, here we go, Spider-Man style. Oh my goodness. So Flameface has left the city. He is gone, but in doing so, he's also created a huge blockage on the way to the desert. But have no fear, our female companion is back to help us out. So moving on, we gotta head west and then down. To the Forest del Chivo. Okay, so we are heading on our way to the forest to see what new enemies, adventures, and problems we might encounter. Here we go. so far so smooth, and then they go and they block us in. Alright, so the regular little skeleton face guys, but they're too easy. We just gotta punch them in the face a couple times, they disappear, give us their money. Too easy. Time to kick some butt and take some names. Oh, one thing I didn't notice though is they got those gears grinding, those saw blade kind of things in the background. That might have been pretty interesting if I would have run into them. Luckily, I just threw somebody into them, which did not turn out so well for them, but it turned out pretty well for me. Alright, so we've run into our Master Yoda again. I wonder what he is going to teach us this time. To the Trainatorium, huh? Oh. And of course, wherever there's a statue, there's always a luchador to smash it. El Intencio, awesome. Okay, so now we got a new, what sounds like a rage kind of power up to make us more powerful, which is pretty cool. I am super excited about that. Oh my goodness. It's like I stepped back in time to when I lived in Texas and we were at a Mexican wrestling match. And our name just got called and we went Super Saiyan on all the bad guys. That was awesome. So let us move on to our next set of enemies. Like an electric bolt down from the heavens, infused us with the mighty punch. But now they're trying to gang up on me, which is not cool. They should know I'm not a strong enough player for them to all gang up on me like this. That's definitely not a good way to go. Definitely not a good look for me. Alright, so this is pretty cool. So the El Intencio, or El Intenso, whatever it is, you can turn it off and turn it on as you see fit, as long as your meter is still with enough intensity, just by pushing down on both of the joysticks, and then I'll turn it back off the same way. So that's pretty nice. So let us continue on our mission, heading down into the caverns. Wherever there's a barrel, you know we gotta break it. Let us continue. You know, I like the fact that they're still making, solid 2D side-scroller type games. That, they were able to do it well enough to where nothing really got lost by not making it a 3D game. You know what I mean? Because, sometimes people get so caught up on the graphics that they forget how good a classic 2D side-scroller is. Alright, so now we just got suited up with the chicken suit, which is epic. So epic. It also regenerates our health over time, which is always a plus. So now we are boosting up our guy to make sure he is as powerful as we can make him. Alright, now we are pretty much out of monies. Let us continue on our journey. And here we go. Got a whole bunch of the little, looks like their version of like the minions from Despicable Me, but with giant war hammers and clubs and stuff coming at us. Kind of remind me of those baseball bats that people used to use, that they used to drive the nails into. Looks like they're gonna try to use one of those to pummel in our face. So, oh god. Oh, jeebamus. So many. So many little minions. It's okay though, because we went Super Saiyan on them, took care of them. And now we got giants. Went from the smallest characters in the game to the pretty much the biggest. That's pretty insane. Alright, so now he's tired out. We can finish him off and then go after his buddy. Because whenever there's only one, it's a lot easier. Because if there's two, then you know they could kind of corner you off one way or the other. Force you into the other guy's punches, which would not be good. But meantime, there was only one, it made it a lot easier. Alright, so now time for the floating bridge to get us safely across this, I don't know, green lava hazardous waste nuclear reactor stuff. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. All I know is it's not good. It kills you as soon as you go into it. So let's try to avoid that. Awesome, so now we only need one more heart piece and we'll improve our health even more than it already has, which is always a good thing. More health means stronger us, more game time without having to start over, which is a plus for everybody involved. Alright, so leaping on down, trying to figure out where our princess, also known as the president's daughter, could be. Oh, these guys look friendly. Not. Oh god. I already don't like these guys. They are straight up like killing me. That's not cool, man. They need to chill the hell out with their whole little I'm gonna spin and make myself into a saw blade thing. That's just not fun. Not fun. Alright, so let's beat up Speedy Gonzalez over here. Get him taken care of, out of the picture. I see how it is, man. You got your fishy friends doing all the fighting for you. Alright, let's break our piñata and get all the goodies inside. Continuing on our way through the levels. Now, what I like about this level is they started introducing some new bad guys, such as the spinny fish guys. That's pretty cool that they're not just sticking with the same, you know, skeleton face guy. Who the hell is that? Wait a minute. Who was that, and where is he going? That's what I want to know. You know, being originally from Texas, I feel kind of bad beating up on these armadillo skeleton guys. Even though I do know that they are trying to kill me. I guess it's been so ingrained in me that you should never hurt an armadillo. And it still pains me a little bit to have to punch one in the face. All right. Excuse me, chicken. Well, I already knew about that little hint, but thank you anyways. We will be on our way up to the top. You know, I was such a smartass growing up. Every time my parents asked me where I was going, I'd always tell them, to the top if I play my cards right. Want to join me? Yeah, you don't even want to know how many times that got me in trouble. I was kind of a smartass as a kid. It's okay though. I guess it paid off in the end because they'll still talk to me and stuff. They haven't totally disowned me yet, which is always a plus. All right, can't get through here, so I need to do a headbutt. Let's do this. Headbutt away. I hope no one's down below because they're about to get squashed by a big spike. And I broke the bridge. Outstanding. Alright, let's jump on down and see what more mischief we can get into. I mean, we already broke the bridge, might as well break everything else, right? I see treasure. I want treasure. Awesome, got the treasure. Go ahead and break this. But let's go ahead and head on down and complete the little section we were in, just to make sure we don't miss anything. Oh yeah. Well, I guess that's one way to get across. Even though it stabbed me. Oh well. Oh, take that, jelly green giant. I'll punch you in the chin. Oh god, fish. I really don't like those fish, man. These guys are scarier than the giants. They're so fast. I'm on a boat. Anybody else care to join me? I guess, yeah, I guess so. Skeleton face guys. Let's make quick business of them. Just throw them all overboard. We don't need them. Great, now I got the little minions spinning at me, and I got the fish spinning at me too. Let's go Super Saiyan on them and just get them the hell out of here. Take them all the way out. Make them cry for their mommies. As well they should. Looks like we are almost at the end of our boat ride, but we still have so many people on the boat. What in the world? I like the little achievement that just came down. It said, that was intense. That definitely describes what that just was that I lived through. Holy goodness. Let's just punch everybody in the face so we can hurry up and get off of our boat. Alright, only 2 guys left. It shouldn't take me this long to kill these 2 guys, but as you know, the battle plan never survives contact with the enemy. Uh-oh, we got some people that want to hurt us. Oh jeez. Don't kill us, please. I'm just a man. No, I'm not one of the skeletons. Please stop dropping your bombs. That would be nice. That's even nicer. Yeah, give me a way to get up there, too. Yeah. All right, so now we are going straight to the top to try to figure out who it is that was throwing bombs. It is a big-headed guy. Holy goodness. So his head looks like if you were to take Ferb from Phineas and Ferb and like lay his head sideways. You know what I mean? Because it's just so freaking wide and rectangular. That is nuts. Uh-oh. Alright, so the little man is in trouble because he's not where he told his dad he was going to be. We are in a new town, however, which is good news for us. We're going to go ahead and stop it here. As always, like, subscribe, follow on Twitter and Facebook. And until next time, y'all come back now, you hear?